Welcome back to more of the Game by SammoBam Let's Play of Dicey Dungeons. I have to move the game screen just slightly. There we go, much better. Alright, I'm going to tell you right now that... Well, once this loads... So, I had recorded a couple of episodes with a witch playthrough, but I was very unhappy with the turnout of it, with the results. So... we're gonna start this over. Unfortunately, that means you don't get to see the intro for the video, for the intro for the witch, but we'll just tell you, she's sort of like her sort of personality is that she is a sort of social media guru sort of person, and her wish is to get 10 million followers on social media. And we'll dive into the actual character, and I'll explain why I decided not to keep the last couple of episodes. So you see here the game screen with the witch. When I first played this run with the witch, it was with a very light blue background in the game screen, and I could not, for the life of me, see these little outlines that I can only see this one down here now that I think about it, and then a little bit of one down here. So I had entirely no idea what the gimmick for this character was. Like I would put a dice on this spellbook, and then this thing would pop up. Maybe we'll see if it actually happens or not if we get a number. Okay, so like this, what happens? You see like a 1 and a 2 there. So you have to put a 1 or a 2 there, and then it pops up with this thing that says select a slot. But because it was a light blue background, I could not see that I had to click this in order to have the requisite thing pop up for the spell, I guess I should say. So I was getting extremely frustrated with the game, and quite honestly, I still am not happy with how the game sort of handles. I'm just not happy with how the game handles this sort of particular visual element of the game. Like, for me, it's one thing to, what am I trying to say here? It's one thing to have like an artistic vision. I understand that. Every game has to have some sort of an artistic, an overall artistic vision for how they want to create their games and everything. I get that. Where my consternation lies with this game in particular was the fact that it seemed like they had this artistic vision, and they were not going to compromise depending on whether or not there might be some issues with people who might have some sort of a visual impairment, like I had. So, like, it took me like 15 or 20 minutes to finally figure out, because I ended up just restarting and getting a different background, and then I could see the little outlines for this thing. Okay, even do 5 damage. Okay, let's take that. We'll put it on an odd number for the heck of it. And that was just kind of... it left a really sour taste in my mouth as far as this character is concerned, because up until this point, every character had been relatively sort of straightforward as far as like how they function and that sort of thing. So when you get something like this, which honestly, when you kind of go about things, like, this character makes perfect sense as far as like how she works. It's totally fine. It's like I have no complaints about how the character functions. It was just how the screen was laid out for the purposes of like her did you get armor? Of how this stuff is laid out. So, just to kind of give you an idea that it was frustrating to not be able to tell what the hell was happening, So, now that I understand how the character works, it's not so bad. It was just like, I personally do not appreciate the fact that a game developer would sacrifice the potential of accessibility for having some sort of artistic vision for their game. That was sort of what I wanted to get to when I was trying to make an argument in the last time, but it was just, I was not able to articulate very well because I was so mad at the game. So let's see. So we can choose to either... Okay, so we can burn, deal that much damage, and then burn 1 dice, or we can do freeze damage and freeze 1 dice. Okay. I like the idea of the burning light. The problem is that I wish that I had set it on a different... I could set it on a different number, because a minimum 4 would mean that I could set it up. Unless I roll very well, then I won't get a chance to use it until the next turn. But let's see, minimum 4, let's take it, why not? Okay, so we'll set that up for, we'll set it up as the 4, I guess, for now. And so this is kind of the gimmick of the witch, is you have 6 spell slots where you can just have all sorts of different stuff. Minimum 2, dice value -1 for nudge. I mean, I'll take it, but I don't know what to... I guess we'll put it on 6 for now, I guess. So you can actually customize... I don't know if you can customize how spells are actually set up, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know if I can move... If I wanted to say move infliction to 6 or something, I don't think I can do that. It's at least from what I tried earlier, I didn't seem to be able to do that. So I guess we're just gonna not worry too much about that right now and just move on from there. And so every treasure chest that we come across for the witch is going to be a new spell. And we are going to have to, very soon, make a decision as to like how we want to set up our moves and that sort of thing. Okay, so now it seems like it's probably a pretty good time to go ahead and use the crystal ball, because that gives us 3 more dice to roll. And let's see, we get our magic missile, which is pretty good, so let's take that. And let's see, what else do we want to do here? I don't really need another cauldron, so the choice is, well, the choice is nudge or nothing. So, unless, hold on, if we do nudge, we get that, then we can nudge the 5 down to a 4, and we can get burning light. So, okay, that actually works out surprisingly well. Okay, so we'll do that. So now we've got all of our moves set up, which is pretty good. Now we just have to... Okay, so we can't really do much else. Oh, no, that's not true. No, I don't want to do the 6. Let's do the burn for that. And then we will re-roll this. Got a 3. I was hoping for an odd number, but that's okay. We still did pretty well. But we had... Okay, there's another 1 over there. That's fine. So that's basically how the witch works. Is you've got spells that you can set up. You can only ever have 4 items equipped at any time. I didn't see what... Oh, he weakened me. Okay, what did he weaken? So he weakened my nudge. Weird that the nudge now needs a 6. That's fine. I wasn't really wanting to use that anyway, so that's totally cool. Okay, so let's do some burn damage. Let's do... This that only requires even, so that's totally fine with me. Let's do 1 damage here. I don't really need to worry. You know, I want to test something. Just for the heck of it. I want to test this. See if I can, like, replace... Okay, so you can replace it. I wasn't sure if you could do that. That's good to know. I was not sure if that was how that worked, but now I know. Very cool. Okay. So he's weakening me a lot. Thankfully he didn't do a lot of damage. Okay, so what got weakened here? It's maximum of 3. So I have to roll low to get that to work. Okay. And that's 5 damage, but even the other one is max of 3. Okay. Oh, interesting. So that changed it completely. Okay. And now I wish I hadn't gotten rid of the nudge. So let's see. Let's get rid of the 6. See if we can reroll to another low number. Not quite what I was hoping for, but that's okay. So we can't really do a lot here, unfortunately. I mean, we can still hit him with the magic missile for 5. And actually, we can just hit him with this for 1, so we win. Okay, that's fine. Totally cool. Hey, rad fight. I don't suppose you got any cassettes with you from literally any year after 1986? Cassettes have made a big comeback from what I remember, although that my information on cassette tapes is probably 7 or 8 years out of date at this point, so maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, let's see what we get here. We get... I can't... Oh, Hall of Mirrors. Okay, Hall of Mirrors is a pretty neat move because it gives us 1 more dice for that fight, which is actually pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the 5. Okay, that seems pretty good there. Let's go fight this Sneezy, or whatever his name is. I don't remember for sure. I think that's it, though. I think we're going to level up after this fight, so that's pretty good. Okay, I was hoping to roll a 5. Unfortunately, we didn't, but that's okay. So let's... I don't really want to take the nudge, so let's take Magic Missile to at least make sure we've got that set up. Okay, and 4 is light, Burning Light. Let's go ahead and get that set up too. So I'm going to hope to get a 5 at some point. Let's see, what do I want to do here? Let's burn one of his dice. Okay, so I don't think he got doubles. No, he didn't. Okay. Still gonna hit me for some damage, but that's okay. Okay, no 5 again, unfortunately. So I'm gonna re-roll this 1 in the hopes of getting a 5, and of course I get another 1. Awesome. Let's see, I can't really do a lot here, so we'll just burn one of his dice again and then toss these 2 1s at him. I'm hoping to get a 5 so I can show you how that works, the Hall of Mirrors, and we're gonna... Okay. We're still taking a lot of damage here. So, okay, cool. We rolled a 5. Great. So it doesn't really matter too much now, because I think we're pretty close to victory anyway. But how the Hall of Mirrors works is I need a 6, unfortunately, so I can't do anything with that here and now. But what happened was, if I rolled a 6 along with this 5, then I would put the 6 there, and then on my next turn I would get an extra dice to roll next turn, which is pretty darn sweet, I would say. So I think what we'll do is we'll roll that 3. That's not what I was hoping for at all. Okay, let's see. He has 6 HP. I don't really want to let him survive for too much longer, so I think we're just going to go for that, and we're going to get rid of him here. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping to be able to show off Hall of Mirrors, but we'll work on it when we have some more dice, maybe. Okay, so here's the choice. I don't entirely know what prepared slot means. I think that means that I can just, like, another slot will have another spell active immediately. I think I'd rather take the upgraded spell slot because, well, let me just show you real quick about how this works. So it actually tells you upgrades. So what happens is if you put an item, or if you put a spell into this 4th spot here, then instead of having it, like for example, the Cauldron, its usual effect is do 1 damage and get a new dice. With its upgrade, then you can use it twice per turn. And then like Infliction, instead of doing 3 damage, it does 4 damage. The Magic Missile, it does 8 damage. Wow, that's really good. Burning Light is any dice. It doesn't have to be an odd number, which is really nice. Hall of Mirrors means you just have to get any even number to get +1 dice. And then Nudge gets 3 uses per turn. So basically, whichever one of these you select to go into that upgrade slot, that's what the effect is going to be. I guess that means that this character doesn't get a blacksmith, which I understand. You know, it makes sense to sort of, again, have every character work differently. It's kind of neat. Okay, strong against poison. Okay, that's fine. I don't think I have any poison things anyway. So let me see here. Burning Light was, I think I could put any dice in there. So I think we're going to do that because we can, do I want to do that? I don't know. I kind of want to do Hall of Mirrors, honestly, with the upgrade. So we'll just put that here. It was minimum 4. I thought it was odd numbers for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, let's re-roll this. Okay, that was not what I was hoping for in the slightest. Okay. I don't really want to do an Infliction. I don't really need Infliction, I think, right now. I'd kind of rather have Magic Missile and a Hall of Mirrors. So I think we're just going to toss these last 2 dice, and we will work with what we've got. Oh, right. We're going to get badly poisoned, aren't we? Yes, we are. That's okay. We have, oh wow, we got 2 6s and a 5. That's pretty amazing, actually. So let's take the 5, and I know I don't need to do this on the upgraded one, but I'm going to anyway, just to show you. So instead of having to roll a 6, we just only have to do an even number, and we're going to do 6 damage to this Dryad and burn her. So, okay, double 6s, huh? So she healed, and we're 1 point away from getting poisoned. Okay, so you see we got 4 dice instead of 3, and let's see, what do I want to do here? I don't need to do another Hall of Mirrors. That would be madness, I say. Sheer madness. So let's re-roll this 1 into another 1. Great. Okay. I have the crystal ball. I don't know if I need it, though. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do here is let's... Forward give me another burning light. Do I want to do that? I think right now this isn't too bad because I have 2 5s, and I might as well just use both of them since I have the opportunity. So also you can see that I can set up multiple of the same spell into different slots, and actually having 2 burning lights is really useful because, you know, we can burn 2 of her dice. Oh, she just poisoned me a bunch. Ooh, okay. That's okay. She is at 3 HP, so we win. So the witch is actually kind of neat. It has she has a lot of like variety that you can create in her spellbook and everything. She's kind of a cool class. You can't hide from trees. They live for hundreds of years. They feast on the dead. It's not wrong. All right. So we'll heal up, and I will see what is in that shop. There are my apples. We didn't have any other... No, there were no other treasure chests. Well, I mean, I was super low on HP. I didn't realize how low on HP I was. I don't know if the witch gets any sort of healing items, or healing spells, because that'd be really, really helpful. Split a dice, add 3 shield, or deal... Oh, drain health. Max 3... Okay, hold on. Does it tell me what the upgrades are? It does not seem to... Okay, hold on. I'm very tempted by this. It's only 1 gold for life drain. That seems really good. Yeah, I think I might have to buy that one. I don't know what to get rid of, though. That's the problem. So, okay, so it gets a maximum of 4 when it's upgraded. But I have to decide what to get rid of here. I think Infliction is probably the best thing to get rid of here, just because it probably has the least use compared with the other spells that I have, except for maybe Nudge, but Nudge still might have some use. So, okay, we are going to drop Infection in favor of Lifesteal. It was funny that I was wondering, does the witch have any ability to actually heal? And it turns out, yes, she does. I just didn't find the spell, but I didn't find the spell yet. So, okay. Who do I want to fight right now? I think if I fight... the Haunted Jar is the one that causes massive poison damage, so I think I'd rather get rid of that first. Although Pyro can cause a lot of burn damage with his cannon. I think I'd rather get rid of the jar first, just because it scares me a lot. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had the... Totally forgot I had my limb break up and running. Okay. Okay, you know what? We got a 2. That's great, because I can do Life Drain then. And let's put it on the upgraded one, so we can use the 4, maybe. Let's see. 3 is Magic Missile. Let's get the Magic Missile set up also. I'd like to get a Hall of Mirrors set up for my last move. We do need even dice. We have a... okay. We have a 2, so we can do that for Magic Missile. I'm going to go ahead and roll this 1 into another 2. Okay. Not ideal, unfortunately, but that's fine. We're going to go ahead and drain some health. That's pretty cool, actually. I kind of like this. And, okay, we're not going to take another... I mean, having 2 life drains actually might not be too bad, now that I think about it. You know what, we're going to... It's not going to be as powerful as having a Hall of Mirrors or having Magic Missile, but I kind of like the option of having 2 life draining. That's kind of tempting. We're going to run with it for now, at least. We're going to see how it goes. I don't know. Okay, 2 poison. And that's terrifying. We're definitely going to get double poisoned right there. Okay. Now I wish I hadn't set up 2 life drains, but that's okay. Let's see. What do we want to do here? So even... this is not exactly what I wanted. Excuse me. Jeez. Okay. Let's re-roll that 1. Okay, 5 is amazing. So I'm probably going to drop that lifesteal in favor of Hall of Mirrors. And then we're going to use the 6 to get an extra dice next turn. And we're going to drain some health. Okay, we're getting double poisoned here. That's unfortunate. So we're going to be poisoned for 6 now. Okay. At least we have an apple that's close, and I can... Wow, really? What's with all the ones? Are you serious, game? Come on, man. Okay. Okay, that's better. So we got an even here to do that. Let's do a little bit more life steal. And I can't do anything with the Hall of Mirrors, so we'll just chuck those dice. Okay. Okay, wow, we might get poisoned. Okay, not quite, but we got very close to getting double poisoned again. Taking so much damage here. Okay, it doesn't really matter what we do here, I think. Or does it? It kind of does matter, actually. Let me see here. I think, well, no. Okay, hold on. So that maxes out at 4. Okay, let me do this real quick. Let's see if I can roll a 4. I'm gonna try to roll a 4. Why do I get so many 6s now? That's not what I'm looking for, game. All right, fine. I'll heal for 2, and then we will go ahead and defeat this jar. I was hoping to get like a 4, so I could have healed for a bit more, but that's okay. We have an apple available, I think. You know what? Actually, after all that healing, we only lost 5 HP. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. Poison. Add 2 poison. You know, if you get like 3 of these and stack it up, that'd be kind of interesting. What's the... Okay, add 3 poison for an even... That's not bad. I kind of feel like Magic Missile might have outlived its usefulness a little bit. Like, I mean, upgraded Magic Missile is really good, though, because I can do 8 damage. I don't know. Burning Light is good. What was the... it was no restriction on the damage for that one, right. Okay. I think we're going to get rid of Nudge, just because I haven't used it at all. It probably would come in handy at some point, but I think the poison is probably going to be... Maybe not necessarily a lot better, but it will definitely be somewhat better, anyway. By the way, you don't have to... I forgot, I should probably... You know what? We'll fight this handyman next time. I just realized what time we were at, so... Thanks everybody for watching this episode of Dicey Dungeons. Please do click the like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe to the channel for more of this. And I will talk to you all next time.